Good morning, everybody. I promised to show you the bee farm last time, but it was done. So here we go. The honey dripping off from the side onto the floor. And then there's the storage back there. And here's the bees. If you want to get to like refill the machines, you have to kind of take a easy parkour route. You gotta jump up here, walk, go through here. I haven't really been here much, so I'm not sure if it's working and keeping all the honey bottles, but it's probably good. There's also extra bottles in here. And yeah, it's a little far from the rest of the base, so it's not loading all the time. On to the next thing. If you watched my last video, it wasn't really a let's play. It was about mining deep slate emerald ore. I've kind of gotten into this like flexing phase. I want to flex my wealth, so I have new armor. Let's take a look. The only problem with this armor is that diamond is a much nicer color. It's more vibrant, and when it's enchanted, it shines better. This one is pretty drab. Very dull looking. And there's like, luckily in the newer versions of the game, there's the trims, right? These armor trims you can put onto your armor to make it look like fancy. Right now I have, let's see, you need to be quiet. Right now, I've collected 2 full sets. I have a full set of the Spire armor trim. Is this over here? Is this the Spire one? No, this is the Snout one. This is the Spire one. Spire armor trim. And the other one is the Snout armor trim over here. I would like to see all my options before I decide on how to design my armor set, right? And of course, you could always just look on the wiki and see which is the one that you want to find. But isn't it better to see it in 3D as a full armor set in person? So the next project is we're gonna find all the armor trims, clone 5 copies, and then we're gonna make a clothing store. I'll probably just get a design online. It's gonna be like a modern style house that I'm gonna turn into a clothing store. So we have to go find all the armor trims. I really don't know what they look like, honestly. Right now we just have the one from the end, and then this one's from the bastions, I think. So we have a lot more to find. Anyway, that's already a long enough clip. See you soon. I've made a very beautiful list of all the different armors, trims that we need to collect. There's 4 that need to be found from the trail ruins, so we'll tackle that one later. We did this one, right? Spire. And then we did... where is it? This one's done. I didn't know that there's one at the Nether Fortress and one at the Stronghold. I can probably find these, maybe. I'm not sure when we generated the Strongholds and Nether Fortresses. So hopefully I can find them. I'll go take a look. The other one shouldn't be too hard. The one... where is it in the Ocean Monument? I didn't even know there's chests in an Ocean Monument. Jungle Temple? It'll just be hard to find a jungle. Okay, let's go check out the strongholds. Oops. Let's go check out the strongholds and the fortresses that we already found, and then see if there's anything there. First off, let me say that this is probably one of the worst generated strongholds I've ever seen. It's like, I think it generated between like a ravine and a cave, or a ravine, a cave, and what else? I don't know. Everything's a dead end. Oh man, I think I got lost. I was trying to show you how badly this generated, and I think I got lost. See, like there's water up there. So many just corridors end. Yeah. So yeah, look at this room. It like generated halfway in a cave, and then there's other instances where there's just rooms that are underwater. But also, check out what I found in the back corner here. A chest, a hidden chest that wasn't opened before the update, and ooh, eye arbor trim. So we're done with that one. Here we are at the Nether Fortress. But let me tell you, this thing is completely ransacked. I'm pretty sure we've seen all the chests because I've gone around looking for places, long corridors to kill wither skeletons at. So I need to find some skylight and then fly to a new one. Is there some skylight? Oh, maybe this chest has never been looted before. Oh, that chest has been looted before. I need to like get out of here, but it feels like this thing's underground. Oh, there we go. You know, I'm so confident I'm gonna do this on camera. If you fly in a straight line, and you should hit another fortress. Man, it's so scary. It's so much fog. Oh, walls. Oh no. Oh, this is not good. This is the opposite of good. Okay, I should not have done that on camera. Camera's a curse. Oh god. Never be overconfident, guys. It's bad. I have a totem in here. I need another totem. I'm gonna die again, I know it. Here. I should have a totem in it. Oh, I'm out of totems. Oh god. Oh, here, a totem in here. Never leave your house without 2 totems. Oh, that was kind of embarrassing. As I was saying, we need to get out of here. Yes, that's what we need to do. I don't know if this is the best place. The salt deltas aren't a good place to look for nether fortresses. I'm a little discouraged now that that just happened. Fly back this way. Is this where it came from? Yes. Maybe if I fly this way? This will be better. Oh, why is this whole area so close to the ground? Because they usually generate in like a checkerboard pattern. So if you find one, you should be able to find another. If you just go in a cardinal direction from there. But right now, I am not seeing any. And I'm scared out of my mind because of that just happened. Oh man. Today's word of the day is hubris. God. So much closed areas. Does it open up again? It does not open up again. This is horrible. Gotta find a way out of here. I gotta do this off camera now. I thought it'd be easy. Bye. Let me tell you, this is one of those good nether fortresses for getting wither skulls. Because, oh god. I am having a rough time. I found a different nether fortress, but I'm getting mobbed by everything. There's magma cubes here, there's so many blazes. I don't know why everything's spawning right here. And there's been like an unusually large amount of wither skeletons. Usually I'm struggling to find just one, but there's like tens of them. Tens of wither skeletons. But see, the problem is I don't even want any of this stuff. I just want chests. I just want chests. Can't find any. I'm just gonna ignore these guys. Running out of food. I think this is because this is the Soul Sand Valley. I took the coordinates down for later. I really just wanna go home. This is not what I want to be doing right now. So scary. I just want to be an archaeologist. So I've been at this for a little bit. As you can tell, maybe tell from my voice. I found a lot of nether fortresses. The thing is that I learned nether fortresses, they have like the part that's exposed to the air. This is technically exposed to the air because this is not nether brick. And then they have the part that's under a roof. Chests only generate here. So what I've been doing is I've been flying around, finding a place that's inside. I've been using nether bricks in the center of the paths to block where I've been. So once I enter the inside, I put down a brick, and then I will fight this guy. And then see, there's a chest. I saw a chest there. Struggling. So then I'll run to the chest, and then there's gonna be a template in here. There's not. Okay, if there's not, and I visited the chest, I'm gonna break it. And then once there's nothing more down this corridor, just saw like interspecies violence. Once I know that there's nothing down the corridor, then I just put a block there so I don't go down there again. But see, all those were connected, so I'm gonna just put a block here. And that's how I kind of navigate these corridors. I have really bad luck in the nether. Look, I've like almost gotten 2 withers from the amount of wither skeletons I've killed. Even when I was trying to find a bastion before, I couldn't find one. Like, I was looking for a treasure bastion. I couldn't find one. And then Mr. Whalefant found it in like 2 tries. It's crazy. But yeah, this is my life now. I don't think it's supposed to be this difficult. I'm just unlucky. I would hope that maybe if I open these on like a pack opening stream, maybe I'll get lucky, but it's not happening. It's not happening. Anyway, at this point I don't even know if I'm gonna bring you guys back when I find it. I'm just gonna be sad at base. Like, hello, I found one. It took a while, but I found one. This is painful. Oh god. My goodness. I swear the wither skeletons are more common than they used to be. I feel like I used to go long intervals of time without seeing a wither skeleton. Oh my god. feel like there might be something up there. Did I already do this one? I forgot to break it. If you want to break chests, you don't get false hope later on. I had to fight so many things, I lost track of where I was. Anyway, that's enough of this. I got them. they're in here. The extra one. This is it the original? They're in here. Let me put this with the other ones. Yeah, so that kind of took a lot of recording time and more clips than I originally thought. So we're probably just gonna do all of these and then I'll bring you back. Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, I kind of really like this one. It's kind of a lot, but I really like this chest plate. I don't know if there's gonna be a chest plate more than this. And I decided to do the different, like, you know how there's different types, right? There's one that you find in the spot in like the end, and the ones that you find in the bastions. I decided to do those as different colors. I don't know if that's gonna include all the colors, but yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. I realized that even though we're doing all the colors and we're doing all of the templates, it's still hard to tell like what it's actually gonna look like, because see, like, depending on the armor and like where these pieces are on the armor, the coloring, the shading changes, and it's gonna look different on netherite, right? Because I'm wearing netherite and they're wearing diamond. I really like the gold. The gold really seems to shine. Redstone's not bad. This iron looks drab, and I don't know, this green might be too much. Anyway, we have a lot more to collect. I will, maybe if there's something interesting, I'll bring you back, but besides that, probably just gonna have to go along and collect them all. And I have to go mining for diamonds again, probably. Yeah. See you later. Well, that was unfortunate. I guess it's time for our mid-progress meeting because of that situation that occurred. So right now, these ones are done. We have 4 of those. I managed to get a Vex armor trim, a Coast armor trim, a Tide armor trim, and a Wild armor trim. Is that the Vex one? It's done. Tide one is done. The wild one is done. And then the coast one is done. I managed to get this one, but as you know, I kind of unfortunately died. So I don't know if we'll finish this episode. We probably will, but I gotta like get all of my stuff. Yeah. Hello. I'm on my quest to collect all of the trim still. I died and then I immediately remade all my stuff and I set out again. Can you guess what I just excavated? It's one of those, what do they call it, the trail ruins. Oh man, this is exactly what I feared. This is a lot of area to cover. I'm surprised, and it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. Like I excavated everything, and I was gonna show you as I collected all the pieces, but I never did. everything that you can loot from here. I got all, is it 7 of these things? I got music disc, except for one of the trims. There should be 4. So I have to go fly and find another one. Flying and finding these things is kind of difficult, actually. Let me just trash a bunch of stuff. I wish I was gonna bring you back at the end and show you what I had done and how to get suspicious gravel, but no, now we have to go find another one. We have to go find another one now. Okay, let's go. I'll take you with me. Hopefully this... I was flying for quite a while before I found one. Hopefully it'll be easier this time. Yeah, so I think taiga's pretty easy. Just look for some terracotta. Oh, that's a pig, not terracotta. Yeah, I like to fly straight up into the air because you don't want to go too fast. And then once you're all the way up in the air and you stop seeing that trail, then you try to fly slowly. So almost horizontal. And just kind of sweep around looking for trail ruins. I didn't think I'd ever have to do this again, but here we are. I will try to find one and I will get back to you. Goodbye. And with that, I've collected most of the... what are they called again? Oh. I've collected most of the templates. These are the ones that I have 5, or this is the netherite upgrade. These are the ones that I have a whole armor set up. I need to do these ones. I've got way more of some than others, which is a little interesting. I guess I've got way more of this armor trim than the other ones, but I thought the drop rates were supposed to be the same at the trail ruins. So that's interesting. So the next part of this process is to build a place to put all of the different armor trims to show them off. And I'm thinking about over here would be good, but the build I have in mind is quite large, so I have to clear the area. And then I have to collect materials and build what I found online. Probably just a time lapse. Okay, bye. Hello everybody, I'm back. Hope you enjoyed that time lapse. It's a little hard to time lapse because I spent a lot of time kind of watching a video and trying to make sure that I was doing everything right. So there are pauses, and it also took me a really long time. So I had to split the time lapse up into lots of clips. So anyway, it's done. Kind of. The ground is missing. If you want to get like a panoramic view, I can show you. This is what it looks like right now. I followed the video up to the exterior was done. I kind of like it, but there's some things I want to change. Like, there was a chimney here, but I didn't put the chimney in because the chimney is just right here. But then where does the smoke come from? But I need to put something up there. I'm thinking of putting kind of a lot of greenery. And then roof access somehow. Person in the video used a ladder, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. And then what else? Oh, back here. I don't know how I feel about these windows because they look like a face and I can't unsee it now. Anyway, let's take a floor tour. This is the big door to make it to fit the scale of the house. But it's not a real door, so I need to put a door so monsters can't get in. There's lots and lots and lots of space. I don't even know if I can use up all this space. I modified this wall here because this was like a bathroom, but I don't really need a bathroom because this is more of a museum. And there's these stairs that you have to jump to use. But it's all because this is just a gigantic build. I'm not used to building things of this scale. It took a long time and it's a lot of space to fill. There's this doorway here and then this doorway here. I might move it over here and make this smaller. I'm not sure. It's a great tutorial. Pretty easy to follow, but just I guess some of the architectural choices I do differently. It's also my own fault because I'm not really good at building, so I kind of have to rely on what people put online and copy that. Once I get to the modifying stage, I can deal with that, but before that, I have problems. And so there's a little staircase here. I guess it's just up to the player not to fall off the edge on this side. I don't know if this is actually supposed to be if this should actually be a place where people can walk, or if I'll close this off and take the staircase away. The staircase goes up here. You can come around to the balcony. This is the balcony, the rooftop. And then you can go up here if I have ladders, so just pretend with scaffolding. And then there's space up here. The point that I'm trying to get at is there's lots of space. Perhaps more space than I know what to deal with. And the main reason I built this was so that I had someplace I could put the armor trims. But now I'm thinking I can probably fit a lot more than that inside here. What I was thinking about was that each room would have, like, each of these areas would have some armor trims and like a little bit of, like, not really interior, more like terrain. Kind of like what I do in my other builds. Those things, like, you know, the B area. Oh, sorry, I'm using Flight 3 rockets, so I flew pretty far. You know, the B area. Oh, actually, because I was working on that, the bees had lots of time to make honey. Oh, that's not as much as I was expecting. Did an Enderman take that block? That's crazy. Yeah, why am I doing this now? I wonder if it's working. Is it just that slow? Well, anyway, you know how it is here? Like, it's kind of a bee-inspired interior scene. I was thinking maybe I could do that in each of those rooms. It looks like a modern home from the outside, but I want it to feel more like it's a museum on the inside. So there's just a bunch of rooms filled with different displays and kind of rare things in the game. We did this in a previous world, but it looked more like a museum. This one looks less like a museum, but I still want it to feel like a museum on the inside, kind of. Hopefully as I start designing the interior, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But we will have to wait till next episode because this one's kind of long already. It's not that long of an episode, it just took me a long time to make all of this stuff. Well, anyway, catch you later. Goodbye.